is Laura from LIVEVISIONZ.com, and I wanted to talk to you today about Venus through the signs. Now, we're doing the love language. Venus is how love may play out in your chart. It's also, with a man's chart, it talks about the woman he's attracted to, the kind of woman he's drawn to, and for the woman, it's how she flirts, how she may use her Venusian energy to attract a man. All right, so, and Venus is a benefic planet, so, and it softens what it touches. It stands for beauty and harmony, and balance. Venus is the ruler of Taurus, and it also is the ruler of Libra, okay? So, but let's talk about Venus in Aries. When Venus is in Aries, okay, if you're a woman, you may want a person who is very assertive, aggressive, doesn't take no for an answer. You want a guy, well, actually, it's how you're flirting. You're flirting in a very assertive, aggressive way. You're flirting in a very, I know what I want and I'm going to go for it. So, gentlemen, if you see a woman who has Venus in Aries and she's not hitting on you, or she doesn't, not that she's not hitting on you, but this person is, if she says she's not interested, she's not. So if you asked her out and she said no, it may be a no. You know, she's a very much, I say what I mean what I say, kind of person when it comes to love. Now, she may show an assertiveness based on the house it's in, right? So if it's in the 8th house, she may be assertive when it comes to intimacy and sex, right? If this is in the 1st house, she's going to show she's athletic, right? She's going to show that she cares about her body. She has a lot of energy, right? And Venus in Aries in the 1st house, she may also show she's beautiful, right? She may show that. But whatever house it's in, it's going to show an enthusiasm. It's going to show Venus in Aries is going to be more where I'm assertive, where a woman is going to assert her energy in regards to a mate. Now, if a man has Venus in Aries in his chart, he wants a woman who's assertive, who's aggressive, who's not shy, who's, you know, not weak. She may challenge him on his thinking. She may challenge him on his beliefs or something, right? He may like that she's feisty, right? He may like a feisty girl, right? The way love plays out with Venus and Aries, it may be things start quickly and end quickly sometimes in the love life. You have to be careful of anything abusive with Venus and Aries. You know, be cautious of that. Again, you always want to look at the house it's in as well to give you more meaning, right? But a man, Venus in Aries, he wants a woman who's feisty, who's a go-getter, who's a trailblazer, who's maybe independent, who is, you know, she could be career-focused. She could be, you know, she could be fierce, kind of a leader, very stubborn. He may like these qualities in her, right? And you may show that you have these qualities, you know, by way of flirting, right? All right, now if you have your Venus in Taurus, now, if you're a woman, you're going to show that you're secure, you're stable, right? You're going to show that you may be patient, you know, you're maybe rational. You like comforts in life too. You may show you're a little materialistic. You may show that you're a foodie. You know, I love food. I love, yeah, you know, you could be creative, crafty. You may like food. You know, you're going to show your earthy senses. You're going to show that your senses are heightened of taste, touch, smell. All of these things are heightened for you, right? And security and stability, you may show that is important to you. Now, if a man has Venus in Taurus, he wants a woman who is secure. He wants a woman who is stable. So if you're like freaking jumping off the walls one day, doing something else the next day, or causing a lot of drama, this isn't, no. Venus in Taurus is a very stable sign, right? So he wants somebody who's stable, who's grounded, right? Who's practical, right? He's going to want a woman who cares about her sensuality, like, in other words, how she smells. He may like the fact that she loves good food, or she could be a good cook, right? He may like the way her hair smells. All of these things could be heightened for him. It's all about her sensuality, right? So there's something about her sensuality and the senses in him that attracts her to him, or him to her, sorry. So it's like her smell of her hair, or the fact that she's a good cook, or, you know, the softness of her skin, or maybe she takes extra, you know, measures to make sure her skin's soft by putting lotions or something like this, you know, that she cares about her stability and security, and he may like the fact that she wants security and stability, that she likes, maybe she, you know, Venus is also how you may make money, okay? Venus, so let's go back to Aries. Aries, if you have Venus in Venus in Aries, this could be self-employed, doing something with health, something with the body, right? This could be military, this could be police, firefighting, something like that, right? You know, Venus in Aries is very much the way you may bring in money. Now, Venus in Taurus could be doing things with security, stability, like banking, finance. Yes. Yeah, let me see something. Oh, I don't have it. Yes, I do. I was going to say I do. Do I have my sheet? Yes, I do. Yes. This can also be doing things with music, with acting, with property, fashion, because it's ruled by Venus, film, computer programmer, all of these things could be seen with Venus in Taurus, okay? All right. So, and the way love plays out is you want something that's going to be stable. Maybe you're looking at something that's going to be lasting a long time, you know. You're looking for a relationship that's, you know, grounded, earthy, practical. That's what I see. So that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, now Venus in Gemini. Venus in Gemini, as far as careers go, this could be media, journalism, account representatives, translators, writers, just to name a few, okay? You know, it's also, yeah, I want to say it's also seminars and webinars and stuff like that too. If you're a man and you have your Venus in Gemini, you know, you could be having a hard time making up your mind when it comes to love and relationships, right? You know, I like Susan, but I like Mary too, you know? It's like, also, you want a partner who is intelligent. Their erogenous zone is your brain. So you want somebody who's intelligent, who is smart, communicative, talkative. Oh, if she's a silent type, you're not interested, right? Venus in Gemini, if she's quiet and it takes forever to, like, pulling teeth to get her to talk, you're not interested, right? This person, you know, men, if you're like somebody with Venus in Gemini, maybe this woman is restless, you know. You like a woman who is curious and social, right? You yourself could be very restless and want variety when it comes to your love life, you know. So the way love plays out, there could be a decision that needs to be made when it comes to your love life, or a decision may be difficult or hard, right? But intellect and thinking is really important. If she's a woman and she has her Venus in Gemini, she's going to show that she's very witty, she's very smart, she can keep a really good conversation, she can keep up with the best of them, she's knowledgeable, she knows a lot about many different things. She may show an open-mindedness. So, yeah, so there's something about her wit that really gets you with Venus in Gemini, right? So that's what I'm seeing there. Now we have Venus in Cancer, right? Now, Venus in Cancer, by way of money, because Venus is also money, you can make money through children, taking care of others, the food industry, nursing, right? Interior design, fishing even, historians, or petroleum, right? So all of these things are where you may bring in, or from the home. You could earn money from home as well. So if you're a man and you have your Venus in Cancer, your wife is all about the home and family. She's all about the kids. Maybe she's a stay-at-home mom. This is somebody who could be very shy, could be a little reserved, and this is the kind of guy he's looking for, right? Kind of woman he's looking for. If you're a woman, you're going to show that, man, my home and family is #1 priority to me, right? My kids are the most important thing to me, right? This may not be somebody who's like, yeah, I'm going to take them to the daycare. No, I want to be the daycare. Let the kids come to me. I'll take care of the kids during the day. I don't want to be separated from my children. This may be a woman who says, you know, home and family is of the utmost importance to her, right? So she's going to show that. She's going to show these qualities in her, that nurturing, you know, she loves to nurture, right? She could be liking to feed people, because Cancer is also food. I like to make sure everyone's fed, everyone has what they need, taking care of others. She loves to nurture. She loves to take care of people, right? This can also be somebody who's in nursing or like taking care of hospice or something like this as far as a career goes. It could be somebody who nurtures and takes care of others for a living, right? Even with children. All right. And the way love plays out, it could be very emotional, very sensitive, very nurturing kind of love, right? Yeah, it could be very sweet kind of love, actually. All right. And the woman you could be interested in for the man she could be a little shy, reserved, introverted, right? All right. And if you have your Venus in Leo, now if you have your Venus in Leo by way of making money, this could be government jobs, politics, religion, investing, diplomacy, or even a moon. Libra also rules professional people, like authority person, government directors, a government person, government employees, doctors, jewelers. It rules all of that, right? So if you're a man and you have your Venus in Leo, your woman, oh man, you like arm candy. You want a woman, when she walks into a room, everyone's like, who the hell is that? I need to know her. She could be dressed to the nines. You know, her hair could be done just so, and her makeup's just so, and her, you know, clothes just so. And this is a woman who knows how to present herself, right? So you could be, you know, even somebody who could be possibly famous, could be very much so. Now, if you're a woman, and you have your Venus in Leo, you show that, hey, I do my hair to the nines, I take care of myself, I know how to walk into a room and command attention, and that you have this kind of charisma about you that draws people in, and you show this, right? You also show that you're a priority and not an option, right? So you're going to show that, look, wow, if you're going to put me on a second, like, fiddle, or you're going to make me second option, oh, no, I'll remove myself from the equation, my friend. Yeah, if you didn't know I'm the hostess with the mostest, then you can leave. Yeah, you're like, I'm not the coming attraction. I'm the main event or no event. If you haven't realized it, then you'll see the back of my ass. So this woman is competent, big time. Now, if you're a man and you have this Venus in Leo, you like this confidence. You love this type of woman. You know, somebody, you walk into a room and everybody's like, who is the woman on his arm? That's the kind of energy we're looking at here, right? So there could be a lot of ego here as well, so be careful of that. But the way love plays out, wow, your love life could be in the public eye. Your love life could be, especially this is the 10th house, very much so. But whatever's going on with love and or money, it could be made public, or people could know about you because maybe you're a professional, or maybe Venus in Leo could also be an actor, right? So there could be something public about this as well. Venus in Leo, it could be like, you know, those power couples, you know, like, oh, wow, so-and-so and so-and-so together. You know, they're always together. And, you know, it's like, remember how Brad and Angelina Jolie kind of a thing? And, or Ben Affleck and J-Lo, you know, like the power couple. That's what this is kind of like, you know, the way it plays out. Your love life could be in the public eye. Something could be public, or you're noticed in some way, shape, or form because of your relationship, or because of the money you make, or your career. That's what I see, okay? All right, so now we're on to Venus in Virgo. Yes, 6, okay. Now, by way of money, you could be making money through computing, astrology, accounting, media, doctors, healing, advertising. You know, this could be service to others. You may make money being of service to others in some way, shape, or form, right? Let's see. You know, something with the health field as well. Being a consultant for something, using your words, could be making money through advising people in some way, shape, or form, right? Now, the way love plays out, you got to be careful. Somebody could be very overly analytical here in the relationships. In your love life, you may feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm being picked apart, or somebody here could be very, I want to say, ultra sensitive, critical of themselves, of their own relationship, right, or of their partner. So if you have a man who's Venus in Virgo, right, he wants a Virgo. Hold on one second, my daughter's, sorry. But yeah, so if you're a man and you have your Venus in Virgo, this is a woman who could be very analytical, somebody who's detail-oriented. He's very attracted to this. Somebody who could be very meticulous, like the Martha Stewarts of the Zodiac are this placement, right? You could be very attracted to somebody who's an organizer, who's very efficient, who's, like this isn't somebody who says, let's impromptu intimacy or impromptu sex, right? This may be somebody who likes to plan it, I can fit you in at 7 between this date, or, something like that, honestly, these are planners and these are the organized people of the Zodiac. So he could like somebody who's very efficient, who's very organized, this kind of energy. Now, if a woman has her Venus in Virgo, she's going to flirt by showing she's efficient, she's organized, she's tidy, she keeps a good home. She's going to show that she has all her appointments in a row, she's got all her ducks in a row, and, she's, like I said, very efficient, very organized. She could be critical. She may show this perfectionist, critical side of her, analytical, orderly side, right? She could be showing that she's very health cognizant, conscious, right? All of these things. And she may also show that she likes to be of service to others. She likes to help others in some way, shape, or form as well. So that's what I'm saying. And he, in turn, will like these things about her, right? Venus in Virgo. The only, like I said, the only caveat is there could be a lot of criticalness in this dynamic. A lot of being too critical and picking the person apart is one negative aspect of Venus in Virgo, right? Also, I want to say Venus in Virgo, I want to say one thing, and this doesn't mean every single Venus in Virgo has this placement, because Venus in Virgo likes to be of service, right? And I had a client one time, she had a lot of her in Mars in Virgo, Venus in Virgo, she had a lot of inner planets in Virgo. And I did tell her with career, prostitution was a career, because Venus in Virgo is of service. And you got to make sure, though, that you're not giving up what you love because you want to be of service to somebody or you want to help, you know what I mean? Not to lose yourself, right? And definitely this can be seen as somebody who is a prostitute or something, and definitely Venus in Virgo. Not every Venus in Virgo is a prostitute, so if you're a guy watching this video and you're like, oh, I know a chick she's a Venus in Virgo, I'm gonna like treat her like she's trash. No fucking way. Not every woman with Venus in Virgo is going to be a hooker, and especially if you get somebody like Martha Stewart and you judge that shit wrong, it's gonna rip you to shreds. So anyway, but it can't, I'm just saying, because Venus, Virgo is of service, right, to love. I'm of service to Venus, love, and money. I make service to make my money, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. Now, what else? You just want to make sure, gentlemen, the woman that you're looking for, sometimes guys can have this unthinkable checklist, like she doesn't check off. Her second toe is too big than the first toe. It could be a little, this would be more Mars in Virgo could be very critical. Oh my God, her second toe is bigger than her first toe. Oh my gosh, So, in ladies, you could be critical. You could be too critical. Like, oh my God, I didn't like the fact that, his hair was thinning. Oh my Lord, or whatever it is. You could just be super critical. So you want to watch that. Okay. So now we are on to Libra. If you have Venus in Libra, money, as far as making money, you could make money by a judge, an artist, cosmetics, fashion, receptionist, advertising, interior decorating, lawyers, and counselors. So lawyers and counselors, you could make money through, yes, doing something with relationships, like a relationship counselor or something like that, right? Now, if the way love plays out, you want balance and harmony in your love life. You hate when things are off kilter, they're not, you're not getting along. You can't stand that, right? But if you're a woman, you're going to show that you're balanced, you're sweet, you're peaceful, your aesthetics, you take time and energy into how you look and how you present yourself to the world. You're going to show that you're graceful, that you care about partnership, and you're very charming, right? And you may show that you're balanced. You want tact, class, and grace at all times. And if you're a man, you like a woman who displays this kind of energy, that she's graceful, she's tactful, somebody here could be, Venus in Libra could be indecisive when it comes to love, like, oh, I like this, but I also like this, So they can be a little indecisive, right? But for the most part, they want balance and harmony in their love life. So I want to say, they could be very creative people as well. So for the man, you're going to show that you're classy. You're going to show that you're, you don't like, you're not looking to do anything tacky or tawdry. You know what I mean? And you don't want anyone who's tacky or tawdry either, Venus in Libra likes things with class, with very much grace and charm, right? So that's kind of self-explanatory, I think. Anyway, and you want balance in your love life, so it may be in your love life, it's trying to find the balance with your love life, and or money, making money, and maybe love, trying to find a balance. Okay, Scorpio. If you have your Venus in Scorpio, by way of career, this could be dealing with chemicals, drugs, liquids, insurance, doctors, nurses, research, police, the occult, metaphysics, surgeon, psychologist, and forensics. And I'm sorry to say, a drug dealer. Okay? So, and just because somebody has Venus in Scorpio, don't be trying to accuse them of being a drug dealer, okay? Just don't do that. Venus in Scorpio. Now, when Venus is in Scorpio, or when Venus is in the 8th house, you guys, this also applies if your Venus is in the 8th. When love is good, it's good, and when it sucks, it fucking sucks. I'm not going to lie. Highs and lows, that's because of the intensity, right? Scorpio is a very intense sign. I want that mind-body-soul connection, right? So, as a female, you're going to show that you're very sexual. You're going to show that you're very passionate. You're going to show that you want that mind-body-soul connection. You may be obsessive, right? You may show like a little mysterious side, a secretive side to you, a jealous side, or maybe a manipulative side, maybe a destructive side, very primal side, lustful side. So all of these things can come into play with Venus and Scorpio, right? Now, and sometimes with Venus and Scorpio, when you get mad, you get even, but this could also be, I want to rise above the ashes, right, and never talk to that person again, right? So it depends on if you're using your Venus as your Scorpio energy as a phoenix or as a scorpion, right? So if you're a man with Venus and Scorpio, you like a woman who's very sexual, who's very deep, very intense, very passionate, and there could be drama. People with Venus and Scorpio, they attract drama to their love life or with money. Drama with love, drama with money. You gotta watch that. So you could be attracted to a person who's very sexual, who's very deep, very intense, who could be possessive, controlling, manipulative, all of these things, right? But part of the whole attraction is I'm with you, you're with me, and this person wants just monogamy. They're not like Gemini wanting to be with more than one. So the whole thing is me and you against the world kind of a situation, right? And, that's the draw and the intensity of being so close, right? But in that intensity of being so close, sometimes, you put someone on a pedestal, and if they fall, it hurts, right? So this could be a lot of ups and downs, highs and lows when it comes to love and or money, right? That's what I'm seeing. So the whole thing is working with the energy to kind of circumvent the highs and lows of this energy, right? Maybe work on the obsessive. Are you possessive? Are you controlling? Are you manipulative? Work on these things. Are you jealous? All right? Are you wanting something of somebody that is, you know, a lot of Scorpios date each other. If you ever notice that, 2 sun signs, Scorpios, a lot of them date each other because they relate well, you know. But Venus and Scorpio is having to do with love and or money. So the way love plays out, it's either really, really good or can really, really suck, right? There's very, very big highs and lows with love and or having to do with love and or money. I'm just saying. All right. And Venus in Scorpio can be a bankruptcy degree. I'm just saying. 29. If it's Venus in Scorpio, is 29 degrees. Only at 29 degrees is it a bankruptcy degree, just to let you know. All right, Sagittarius. If your Venus is in Sagittarius, you may make money by law, religion, banking, finance, entrepreneurs, also judges, athletes, clothing and shoes, imports, exports, teaching, writing, publishing. All of these things you could bring in money through. Venus, you could love travel. Venus and Sagittarius love travel. They love the outdoors. You know, they love foreign people from foreign lands. You know, could be a thing. They may like the Mile High Club, you know. What else? I'm trying to think. The way love plays out, this could be a long-distance romance, right? This could be somebody at a distance, or philosophy is important, or I have a call. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm so sorry. Venus and Sagittarius for a woman, yeah, you're going to show that you like to travel, you like foreign people, foreign lands, teaching, writing, publishing. All of these things could interest you. Outdoorsy types of things, you know, large animals. You know, you may love like camping and bungee jumping, exciting, thrill-seeking things. Like, but you may also show that you're blunt and outspoken, and sometimes people may think you lack tact because of the things you say are so blunt. But you're a fire sign, Venus and Sagittarius, so you may show that you're very outspoken. You very care very deeply about your philosophy, your religion, your beliefs are important to you, right? Now, if your husband has Venus and Sagittarius, he could be drawn, or a man has Venus and Sagittarius, he could be drawn to a woman who is a foreign person from a foreign land. He could be liking a woman who's a teacher, a writer, a publisher, maybe a woman, like I said, who likes to do the Mile High Club thing. He could be attracted to a woman who likes outdoors, you know, likes camping, likes doing hiking and all that stuff. Thrill-seeking activities, right? He may like a woman who's very blunt, who's very outspoken, who's very optimistic, open-minded, and freedom-thinking, right? You may love all these things with her. Venus and Sagittarius, the way love plays out is there's a sense of freedom in your relationship, and there's a sense of luck, and, you know, there could be a lot of travel involved in your relationship, dealing with foreign people, foreign land. All of these things could be a thing with Venus and Sagittarius, okay? Now, if you have your Venus in Capricorn, okay, if you have your Venus in Capricorn, the fields could be that you may make money are raw material extraction such as lumber, mining, real estate, a farmer, a builder, contractors, managers, teachers even. Saturn is a teacher. So Capricorn, if you have your Venus in Capricorn, the way love plays out, you know, you may be a late bloomer when it comes to love and relationships, you know. Maybe you get married later, or, you know, a partner could be older than you, more mature for their age, right? So if you're a man, this woman could be older. You may like the older, mature types, right? You may also like a woman who has achieved certain status in her life, like she's a great, like, you know, she's established already. She has her house, she has her career, she has her cars, all of that stuff. Somebody who's going somewhere, somebody with a title in life. Men, you could be very attracted to a woman who has a title. This person could be ambitious, serious, political, resourceful, hardworking, definitely hardworking, cautious, enduring, patient, disciplined, and very wise. And older for their age, mature for their age, right? But like I said, you know, Venus in Capricorn can also be where maybe love was a little delayed. And money could be working very hard for the money, Donna Summers, right? So if you're a woman, you have your Venus in Capricorn, you may show that you're wise, you're older, you're, not that you show that you're older, but you have, through hard work, gained wisdom, right? And you may show that you're practical. You may show all your accomplishments. I have a house, I have a car, I have this, or I have that, or I have this title. You know, all of these things could be important to you. You know, you could, but you were patient. Maybe you built this money over time. You know, Venus in Capricorn is patience over time, right? Like I said, a lover could be delayed, you know, like your love life could be delayed, right? So the way love plays out, Venus in Capricorn, I want to say for you, you may find this person is very karmic in your life. This person was kind of destined to be with you. The way love plays out is maybe this is a relationship that lasts a long time, or a career. The way you make money, you know, can be lasting a long time. Because Capricorn does rule age, right? And maybe this is something you built from the ground up even, you know, could be that too. So these are all Venus in Capricorn, right? All right. And if you have Venus in Aquarius, if you have Venus in Aquarius by way of career, you could make money advising, consulting, philosophers, astrologers, big-time astrologers, just so you know, engineers, computing, internet, inventor, or a pilot. Anything that deals with forward-minded, forward-thinking, revolutionary ways of bringing in income, that's very much Aquarian. Internet as well. Now, Venus, the way love plays out is stop, start, a makeup, breakup, makeup, breakup. That could be very much Venus in Aquarius, right? But you may realize that you have to give a partner a certain amount of freedom, or because Aquarius is a sign of detachment. So this could be a very unconventional relationship. One that is, you know, oh, we have separate houses, we're married, we live next door to each other. You know, it's very different. There's an unconventionality with the relationship. Maybe a certain amount of freedom could be given to each other, you know, because it's very detached. You know, I like my space, he likes his space, we do our own thing, kind of a thing. This could be that too. Or I like to see him 3 days a week and that's it. I do mine, then I like to be by myself. You know, there's something unconventional about the relationship, right? Now, Venus in Aquarius, if you're a woman with this, you're going to show that you're eccentric, you're very different, and you go to the beat of nobody's drum but your own. You're edgy, you're future forward mental thinking, you're unique, you're independent, you're diverse, you're humanitarian, you're idealistic, and you may be a good friend. These things are something you may show to attract a partner. And that, hey, I don't do things like everybody else. I do them my way. Sinatra, right? I did it my way, very much. Venus, if you're a man, you have Venus in Aquarius, you like a person who's unconventional, who goes to the beat of their own drum, who does their own thing, who could be a little detached, edgy, future forward-minded thinking, eccentric, independent, diverse, humanitarian. All of these things could attract you to a partner. They may be like somebody you've never known, very different, right? And they love their uniqueness, and it's okay. But there could be something very unique about the unconventionality of the relationship. And I want to say a lot of people who have Aquarius in their 7th house, you know, things could be off and on and off and on, makeup, breakup, but it stops when you really realize, okay, what works for me? I need to be honest about what works for me. Like, hey, would you be cool with me living in a house and you living in a house, but we're married? We don't live in the same house. That's unconventional. Or would you be cool with, I see you 4 days a week, and the other 4 days I do my own thing? Is that cool with you? Like, you need to be honest about this detachment that you're wanting, this freedom, this, different kind of relationship you want to have, this unconventional relationship. You need to be honest. And this makeup, breakup, starts stopping once you get honest about, you know, I don't want a conventional. This is, you know, maybe you need to be honest with that and tell your partner and see how it goes. But that's very much Venus in Aquarius, unconventional type of relationship, you know. All right, so let's see, Venus in Pisces. Venus in Pisces. Now, if you have your Venus in Pisces, the way of making careers, money in career could be doctors, marine-related, chemicals, oils, painters, hospital, prisons, psychologist, artist, designer, entertainment, charities, and this could also be a pharmacist, right? So, or somebody who's dealing with film. Pisces is very creative, and it also deals with film, like YouTuber or something like that, right? So that's just ways of bringing in money. Now, when Venus is in Pisces, the love could be the fantasy was better than the reality kind of thing, right? Or, you know, I'm kind of in la-la land when it comes to my love life. Or when it comes to money, it could be creative or spiritual as well. Very spiritual or creative, making money. But as far as love goes, if you're a woman, you have your Venus in Pisces, you may show that you're creative. You may show you're emotional, you're mythical, you're sensitive, you're compassionate, you're healing. You may show that you're intuitive, but you may also show that you're an escapist, right? You may show illusions, confusions, right? All of these things you may show. Now, you also, the way love may play out with Venus and Pisces is falling in love with the fantasy rather than the reality. Also, falling in love with somebody who's not, like, available, either physically available or emotionally available, because Pisces does rule the 12th house. So, and also being very secretive when it comes to love and or money, very private, right? Some of you could be making money through hospitals, prisons, charities behind the scenes. Yes, you could be making money that way as well. But Venus in Pisces could also be, you have this compassionate, nurturing, and caring side. But it also can be where there's illusions, delusions. You're not looking at something clearly, right? Like Venus in Pisces, let's say the person is in love with a guy in lockup, right? Is he getting out anytime soon? But she's having a full-fledged feeling. And in her mind, oh, the relationship is wonderful, right? But the fantasy may be better than reality, because in reality, she may not see him anytime soon. He's not available, right? So you have to look at that. Men, if your Venus is in Pisces, you could be very, ladies, you could be very romantic too. This is one of the most romantic signs with Venus in Pisces, because they're very creative, they're very visionary and healing and intuitive to know what the partner needs and wants. Yes, big time. If you have your 8th house in Pisces, this could be, you just intuitively know what your partner wants on an intimate level as well. Now, Venus here, if you're a man, be careful that the woman is not available, right? Be careful that you're not in love with someone who's married, or, this could also be a love for spirituality, a love for creativity as well with Venus and Pisces, right? But there is, you could be in love with somebody who's dreamy, who's also confusing, right? Mystical, sensitive, compassionate, all of these things. But you got to be careful that the person's available, or that you're not thinking there's somebody in your head versus who they really are. You need to make sure the fantasy is not, better than the reality, and that what is your reality? You got to really look at that with Venus and Pisces. Venus, I want to say the code thing with Venus and Pisces is the fantasy is better than the reality. Big time. Like, oh, if only he left the priesthood to be with me, right? If only she left her husband to be with me, kind of thing, right? So that's what I'm seeing with Venus and Pisces. This is Venus through the signs of love language series. So I hope this was helpful to you. I wanted to get out Venus because we will be doing Mercury next. All right, you guys, I love you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and I will talk to you soon.